Hey guys, I'm making this video for our clients who have already had an Ayurveda consultation, and I want to talk about what you guys can do to become the perfect patient for an Ayurveda practitioner, and what we actually expect from our patients who've worked with us. So first thing I want you to understand is that the consultation itself is actually the very beginning. Okay, we're trying to help you understand how the 5 elements are showing up in your body. And we're trying to help you understand which elements predominate in your body, creating your unique constitution or your dosha. And then we kind of want you to understand the nature of your imbalance, how these elements are relating to the disorder or the disease that you are experiencing. Which elements have gone out of balance and which ones need to be brought back into balance. And the last thing we do is we give you a handful of suggestions to start applying immediately. And usually they're simple and not too overwhelming and things you can start to do immediately. And what I want you guys to know is that we're not just giving you this information and giving you this treatment suggestion and sending you on your way hoping that you're going to become healed. Okay? It's super important that we check in with our clients either the next day or a few days after they started their treatment. Not so that we can see if you're just doing the treatments, but so that we can understand what's going on inside your body. And the only way we can understand what's going on inside your body is if you can explain to us how your body is reacting and what's going on inside. So it's super important that you as a client starts to pay attention to how you feel and what's going on inside. You have to start sharpening your senses if you want Ayurveda to be effective in your life. So you need to start paying attention to how you feel after you eat a meal, or what is the quality of your sleep, or are you having indigestion? We want to know what your bowel movements are like. We want to know if you're having gas. We want to know if you are getting headaches or nausea or congestion. What is your appetite like? What are your emotions like right now? Are you anxious and overwhelmed, it's all too much? Are you unmotivated? Are you overscheduling yourself and feeling depleted? There's so much that can be revealed, but you have to first identify these things, and then you have to learn how to explain them to someone else. And that's what we're really asking you to start to do, because only then are we going to be able to really connect the dots and understand what's going on in your body on a deeper level. We actually have so much more to offer you besides the consultation, but you have to meet us in the middle by doing these things. And another thing that you should probably go ahead and start doing is becoming self-reflective. All humans have the capacity to self-reflect on their experience, and by doing this, we're actually able to design the life that we want to live. So a great exercise that I like to do is if I was going to ask you to design a horrible day for yourself, what would you do? Because you already know how to do this. So for me, if I wanted to design a horrible day, if I wanted tomorrow to just be a crappy day, what would I do today to make that happen? Okay. One, I would make sure not to drink any water. A little bit of water or no water at all. I would actually drink things that made me dehydrated, coffee, a lot of coffee and alcohol. So that when I woke up tomorrow morning, I am feeling really dry. My skin's dry, my lips are feeling really dry. I'm so dry that I probably can't poop in the morning like I normally do. So that's a huge one. If I wanted tomorrow to be really a bad day, I would probably eat a really heavy meal late at night, so that when I woke up in the morning, I would feel groggy and tired, and maybe even have indigestion. I probably wouldn't like move around a lot today, or go outside or stretch my body or go on a walk or anything. And by doing that, I know that tomorrow I will wake up in the morning feeling completely stagnant and stiff. And another huge thing for me, if I wanted to design a horrible day tomorrow, I would make sure that when I went to bed, my house was not clean. Like, I would make sure that the dishes were still out around my kitchen on the stove with like food left out. I would leave all my clothes out on the floor so that when I woke up in the morning, I would immediately feel overwhelmed and distracted. Okay, so you know how to design a bad day for yourself already, but you also know how to design the best day ever. So if I wanted tomorrow to be the best day ever, I would make sure I was really hydrated so that when I woke up in the morning, I'm still feeling hydrated. My skin is hydrated. I can poop in the morning. My mouth and my lips aren't dry. My skin looking good. I would make sure that I ate an earlier, lighter dinner, like 4 hours before I went to sleep, so that when I woke up the next day, I'm feeling lighter. I'm feeling more connected to my deeper desires, no indigestion. I would make sure that my house is picked up and clean, so when I woke up in the morning, I'm not immediately distracted and overwhelmed. And I'd also make sure that, like, today I went outside and went on a walk or did something, like talked to some people, stretched my body, so I'm not feeling completely stagnant and stiff the next day. So just know that you know how to design your life already, and you just have to start being self-reflective. And by doing that, you're able to actually align your choices that you make in your life, align them with your deeper desires, align your choices with what you know works already, instead of just doing things you know don't make you feel good. Okay? What I want you guys to understand is that we're not here to judge you. We're not here to make you feel bad because you're not following the treatments. We're literally here to watch you evolve and to help you in doing so, okay? But the only way we can do that is if you communicate with us about what's going on. So if you need accountability because you're completely unmotivated, then ask for it. If you need someone to vent to because things aren't going really good at work or at home, like, let us know, because it's important if we want to understand you on a holistic level, which Ayurveda is a holistic therapy. We need to kind of understand the context of your life, not just what's going on in your physical body, but what's going on in here and what's going on in here, okay? So don't feel bad even if you haven't talked to us in a long time. That's okay. I mean, it's normal for people to regress sometimes because transformation doesn't just happen overnight, and sometimes you might become discouraged, and that's normal, and that's okay. We're here to help you. But the only way we can actually help you, honestly, is if you start to become honest with yourself. So don't be afraid or shy to let us know what's happening. Don't be embarrassed. Just be honest. And that's all we really want to ask from you. And just know that you're our client for as long as you want to be, okay? You can be our client for life if you want. Let us know when you have questions. Let us know when you have concerns, and try to give us a better description of what's happening with you every week so that we can help you evolve and help you heal your body. Okay? Thanks, guys, for listening, and please stay in touch with us.